Hey, this is Sarah. I'm going to do a reading for the Twin Flame Collective here. Going to see my friend play some music later tonight, and then I'll see my grandparents later and a couple more of my sisters. Right now I'm just hanging out with Clover, the dog. So in the shared energy, because I didn't say one or the other, we have a moving away from conflict, but we also have a moving away from like a lack mentality. A physical moving though, I feel with this energy, get up and go, leaving a lot behind. That stuff wasn't important, so it can't come with us. So that's the vibe. For the feminines, we'll start with you. Creating their own stability, having a lot of joy, and it's a lot of peaceful energy right now. It's slow and steady wins the race energy. It's very relaxed. I love that. It's Leo energy there. With the sun, there's a lot of giving. There's an abundance, so there's enough to give back to others. Time and energy spent helping others. There's an avoiding of this conflict. The conflict is still happening, and the Divine Feminine's aware of it, but she's not getting involved. I don't see her there. Instead, she's moving toward a Ten of Pentacles situation, a Ten of Pumpkins. Divine is guiding her. She's blindly following in faith toward that pinata of abundance there. There's true love ahead for her, someone who loves her very selflessly, I'm hearing. And then there is some conflict. She'll have to like break up an argument or kind of be the peacemaker, which will create a bit of a pause in the energy and the momentum that's going forward. There is a need for her to step into her star energy, her healer energy, and express her love toward others as well. I'm going to do the masculine in the same deck. I almost said something else, but that's what I said. So. It's just a gorgeous day. I went on the beach and in the ocean. I came back here and showered and got ready. Masculines. Ooh, sneaky energy here. A lot of symbols and dreams. I had a fascinating dream last night. I won't tell you about it, but it was very interesting. There's a return to a friend from the past, which is going to be a surprise. Maybe it's a surprise visit that they might not be expecting you to show up here, but here you are. Facing the Divine Feminine, who's going to be a bit cold toward you perhaps at first, because like, where have you been? And so you both have kind of walls up at this time toward each other. But secretly you're longing for her, and you have this like obsession for her. However, there's also some dark magic here that you need to be aware of, Divine Masculine. That's trying to stop this love from coming together, because the devil here is like a woman controlling these three men. So be careful of that. That cycle is closed, however, so don't go back into the cycle that you just closed. Just a warning there. Communicate honestly with the person you've been spying on. That's why the sneaky energy's here, huh? We're going to get just a few from Margaret Trelliff. I want advice from this deck for both twins. So we're going to start with the feminine. Advice for the Divine Feminine, please. Moving forward in this next couple of days. I have some of the cards. No, they're regular now. Okay. It's a bit windy today. I like it though. It's a nice breeze. Divine Feminine, what should you be focused on? What should you be doing? Close out those cycles. Listen to some music. I'm going to see live music tonight, vibe on. Walk away from those bad habits. Don't lean into those temptations. There might be an opportunity, for example, if you're an alcoholic or a reformed alcoholic, to drink. Don't do it. It's not a healthy cycle for you to fall back into. The chapter's been closed, so, be proud of yourself for that. Spirit's kind of saying release some control. Like right now you have the whole world in your hands, and you know it, and it's like you have to be careful not to let your ego get the best of you or grow too inflated at this time, because you're starting to come into awareness of your true powers and capabilities here on Earth, and the power you have at your disposal is pretty limitless, but that's not something to like use in a way that's, it's not something to brag about. It's something to use productively and when necessary, and not something to let get to your head. And don't become an egomaniac, basically. It's just like, don't be a douchebag. That's too many. Just leave the situations that make you feel uncomfortable or like you can't be yourself, and that'll bring you into your most powerful and divine state. And this is like pleasure and orgasm. So definitely seek fun and have fun. Enjoy yourself. Have faith that this is coming together. Once you release the nostalgia of the past, if you stop looking back, you can live more in the present moment. Be open to love. Just simply open your arms to that. Okay, let's see what masculine's advice is. Okay. Divine masculine, what should you be doing? Speak your truth. Be honest. That will release you from those shackles. There could be a baby that you need to create or nurture. This could be a metaphor for a new project, but for some of you, it's literally a very real new life that is coming into your existence or reality. Spirit's like, don't go forward too aggressively, you know, take your time and be a little more smooth with your approach, I guess. There is something you have to let go of or release that you are still holding on to. Get it done, I'm hearing. This is just celebrate yourself. Allow yourself to be celebrated. You're very strong, so remember your power, remember your worth at this time. And be a little more playful and have more fun. It's okay to have fun. You don't have to take life so seriously. There's this temptress here that Spirit's like kind of telling you to avoid. This person doesn't have their priorities right, and they're entertaining a lot of options. So they're basically like, they have a lot of sexual partners at this time, so you just want to be aware of that. If you get entangled with them, they might, you know, not be safe. Then there's this like conflict situation that Spirit's telling you to get ready, prepare for, really, because it's like, I feel like not something that can be avoided, but it's something that is in the background, that you just need to have that same strength regarding. Try to release fear concerning this, because you are very strong and it's not going to harm you. It's just something you need to remember who you are and stay focused on your work, and don't let this affect your energy as much as possible. Stay in your strength and your peaceful demeanor. Okay, that's it. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful, what are we on? Wednesday.